Yuki stared up at the demon, her face filled with worry. She was panicking, looking for any sign of Kyojuro and the others. She saw Kyojuro and Tanjiro out in the clearing, Kyojuro coaching Tanjiro on something. Yuki watched as the demon began walking towards the two, but she yelled after him.
"What do you want?"
He turned around to face her, an unamused expression on his face. Relax, darling. I want nothing from you. I've only been instructed to bring you back to Lord Muzan. I have no interest in your idle chatter, however. I have some demon slayers to take care of. Yuki raised her voice at the demon, her eyes growing furious.
"If you really think I'll let you kill my comrades, you'd be sorely mistaken,"
she yelled, tugging harder against her restraints. The demon laughed at her, lifting up her chin to look into her eye. There isn't anything you can do to stop me. Your hands are tied. He pulled her bangs to the side to reveal her demonic eye. Not even your demon powers can help you. She pulled her head away from his hand, her eyes beginning to glow from the fury building up inside of her body.
"You won't win against Kyojuro. He'll kill you with these."
"We'll see about that," he said, quickly rushing towards the two slayers. Kyojuro had been talking with Tanjiro about total concentration constant when they both heard a loud explosion come from behind them. When Kyojuro turned around to see what it was, he saw a demon standing in the crater he had just created. The demon had a wide grin on its face, but his bright pink hair and golden eyes held a large contrast over the rest of his appearance. The demon quickly charged for Tanjiro, aiming his balled fist right for his head. Without hesitation, Kyojuro used his second form to slice right through the demon's arm, deflecting it away from Tanjiro. The demon jumped back, his grin still on his face. His arm healed in an instant, licking the blood off the fully healed wound. Nice katana, he smugly stated. Kyojuro looked at the demon, unamused. Now, why would someone as powerful as yourself attack the wounded first? I thought he might interrupt the conversation we are about to have. And what would we be talking about? This is our first meeting, but I already hate you. Of course, I also hate weak humans. When I see weakness, it makes my skin crawl. Kyojuro glared at the demon, his eyes being able to pierce the soul with their intensity. You and I have very different views then, but those views are not of my concern. What did you do with Yuki? If you mean the ice girl, she's a little tied up at the moment. Kyojuro was even more furious with the demon, beginning to grip his sword tighter as he prepared to attack. You let her go this instant. I won't let you harm her. I have no intention of harming her. Lord Muzan just needs some information from her. What happens to her after that is out of my control. Tanjiro looked up at Kyojuro, his eyes filled with worry. Kibutaji is after the blue spider lily, isn't he? That seems to be the case, but once this demon is dead, he won't be able to take Yuki anywhere. Kyojuro yelled as he charged towards the demon. He dodged against Kyojuro's attack with ease, managing to get in a few strikes of his own. Kyojuro had started to bleed badly from the injuries he was getting. Tanjiro tried to get up. Mr. Rengoku! Stop! Kyojuro shouted. Don't reopen those wounds. You stay there. I'll handle this demon myself. Ah, so your name is Rengoku. Well, since I now know your name, I should let you know mine. My name is Akaza, the demon stated before charging in with another barrage of attacks. Yuki watched helplessly as Kyojuro fought against Akaza. She was worried, seeing him get injured, trying even harder to fight against her restraints. Damn it!
I have to get out of these binds!
She growled, pulling even harder than before. She could feel the ropes burning her skin as she struggled, but she didn't care about the pain. She could see Kyojuro beginning to lose stamina, Akaza now getting even more hits on him. Yuki knew that Akaza was stronger, seeing the red aura around him. Akaza had taken a step back, letting Kyojuro catch his breath.
Your fighting spirit is strong, Rengoku. You should become a demon, then you could get even stronger.
I'll pass on that offer. Demons like you deserve to be killed, Kyojuro yelled, pointing his sword at Akaza.
You say demons deserve to die, yet you willingly decide to work with one by your side. You seem to be contradicting yourself, Rengoku.
Kyojuro was furious about his comment, quickly charging at Akaza, making contact with his shoulder.
Don't you dare speak ill of my love. You'll die here tonight by my bright red blade.
Akaza was surprised by Kyojuro's sudden change, watching his entire fighting spirit change in an instant. He smirked at Kyojuro as he started dealing more blows.
Oh, so she's your lover? If you think that will change my mind about taking her to Lord Muzan, you'd be sorely mistaken. Kibutsuji won't lay a finger on her if I have anything to say about it.
The two continued their fight, Yuki and Tanjiro both watching from afar. Tanjiro wished he could assist, watching helplessly as to not reopen his wounds. Yuki knew Kyojuro was reaching his limit, but she couldn't break free from her bonds. She knew Akaza was about to deal a finishing blow, and something in her snapped. With a large explosion of ice and snow, Yuki shattered her restraints in a burst of power. She stood there, feeling the demonic power surging through her body before quickly charging towards the battle. She saw Akaza's move he was trying to do, aiming right for Kyojuro's solar plexus. Before Akaza could make contact with him, a force pushed him out of the way. Everything burst into a thick cloud of dust, both Kyojuro and Tanjiro wondering what had just happened.
Mr. Rengoku, are you all right?
Tanjiro asked, looking up at the injured Hashira. I'm fine, but what was that just now?
Wait, that wasn't you?
No, it wasn't. I felt someone push me out of the way, but I didn't see who it was. The both of them watched the dust clear, both of them staring in horror as they saw Yuki impaled through her abdomen by Akaza. Akaza was stunned to see her, but angrily growled.
How the hell did you escape?
Yuki glared at him, her hair flowing and eyes glowing from her rage. She coughed up blood as she shouted at Akaza.
He's the only person I have left. I can't afford to lose anyone else.